take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Broncos 28, Panthers 14.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. To return is Hubbard. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, red,
On play action, Young. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started, to pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
let's go, ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Ready. Ready?
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
And the Panthers first down.
To throw is Young.
That shit. Bum ass nigga. Get up out of here, boy.
It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. On fourth down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. They elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down step.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Cuba Hubbard, touchdown Carolina. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Captain. Oh, my son! Ready!
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Hubbard. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last two plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
Ready.
They'll run here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. They'll stick to the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Okay, break.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2.
Check pink.
From the gun, it's Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Try and get there on the ground.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here, they leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Hubbard. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready. Olay, 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 olay. Olay, olay, olay. Joe. Motion. Bombers. Captain. Middle.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as
you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. Brandon McManus back at Mile High, and he'll get things started here in Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Nix from the gun. He's him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Bombers.
They'll throw again. Nix connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. You netted some positive yards.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
Escaped out to the left. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Joe. Ready?
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Bombers. Oh, my shot.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Jaden Reed to return this. It's going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready?
Takes the handoff, now Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
2 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
52 points.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at first down here.
45, right. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down, Green Bay.
Ready, ready.
Motion the tight end over.
Hut, hut.
Once more, it's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Ready, set.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10.
Black Ultra. Here we go, set. Blue 32. Squad red. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. In the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Nix. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop at that, let's say, the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Plowing up the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him to 1st down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And they say Packers football.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit. It's set up for 2nd down.
Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Nick's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Kill. Captain.
From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Middle.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Bomb, ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back now, pressure coming. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Green jack, red, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready?
Love now on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now it's second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's a small gain up to the 38. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing his love on third.
Yeah.
Throws an into traffic, and it's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
The third down pass.
Ready.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is different up here.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is Punch Square.
Handoff. Here's McLaughlin. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Hold on, set.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Hold on, hold on, set. Bombers.
Nix from the gun. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Kill. Hold on, set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Hold on, set.
Ass whooping time.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win.
Yeah, all right. You're trying to quit.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal.
Hold on, set. Back to 11.
To throw, here's Nix. And the pack gets home, they drop him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Hold on, set. Set, ready.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, just couldn't quite hang on.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was...
Yeah, bye-bye.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we could do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already
big
wrote
fat
for
ass
us.
cheerleader
Damn,
over here.
what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They
Working
ain't
for
made me
me.
what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show up. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Tarico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down. As he gets it up past 30, he'll mark him at 32.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Christian Harris there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man, downfield, it's Franklin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 19 yards for the 2nd straight play. They are rolling. Another 1st down. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. It's going to be 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive?
He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos.
Yeah, I'm going to keep from wrestling.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
On the quick, right? 19, 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
Yeah.
And the Broncos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Hey, kill!
Trying to glitch on my son. Kill! Huddle.
A run now with McLaughlin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught. It's Jaleel McLaughlin. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And Nix with the wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Here's Dobbins. Good running inside the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
At the Texans' 20-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Nix. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
It's a way around that.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out on top, 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Justin, sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Flash. 18. What's up? Hey, uno.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's complete. It's taken down. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 14-7.
See, that's my point. Sometimes I'll be getting
and so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Daniil Hunter, ex-rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That is run in downfield by Sutton. A huge play just before the half. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He'll swing this one out to McLaughlin. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. 2nd and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing, Nix. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tony, 19 Texas.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. They're down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, no more. Ow,
Stroud. Going to set up to throw.
Yeah.
Down
Here's
the
a pick,
field
baby.
and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa, who fumbled.
Oh, man, nice.
His
Oh, my
offense is going to be all
God.
set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Hey, like 44. Middle.
A run with Dobbins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing is Nix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Oh, my God.
That incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt.
Trying that glitchy ass.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Oh, hey.
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Robin.
Keep pushing the ball down the field.
On play action, Stroud in trouble, and down he goes. 3rd down and 9.
No.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Down. Alert the hot. Lever. Hey, south. Why, Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud.
Sit down.
And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. Instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
1st and 10.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You can see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be
It's a way to
building
stop
on it
this
because with
comeback
that
run.
chunk
Well,
play,
honestly, I wasn't
just a little bit of rhythm that they can
I
build
was
off of.
expecting that shit.
They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
But let me try that shit again. Same shit.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Hey, uno. Under.
Dell, the motion man.
Hey, uno Mars.
On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield is Noel. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll work this out wide from McLaughlin. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
48-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he will score! J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos.
And that's should all but put this one away, Mike, and we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
Knicks and the Broncos now will line up and go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw is Knicks. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Open man, downfield. It's Nico Collins. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
To throw, it's Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Like, I didn't know where the fuck he was about to go. Check with him.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Why Tony? Hey, south. Hit.
Back to throw, Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's down. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Stroud. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
I would play defense. I have 15 months.
Handoff here, up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll stick with him again. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. If the stoppage is just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Nix. That's taken in. Can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Up, 19 Texas. Tony.
Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Here's 1st down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Now Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Stroud to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He'll hurry up to spike it with 13 seconds showing on the clock. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to get back to a one-possession game. His kick is good. He got it. And they are indeed back within one score. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here.
I should have put the game
down
away.
To the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
We're
He'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
We're on 2 different levels.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Right, so there was, how many of them? 3 that, right?
Chill, right on the side is